Happy New Year's! Welcome to my channel. My name is Pahua, and for today's video we'll be using my favorite glam products of 2022 on my face, and I'll be sharing you why I like it and why I recommend you to buy it. So if you want to see that, continue watching, and if you like this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to watch and keep coming for more. Okay, let's just get into it. So I already did my skincare off camera for a good clean canvas for all the makeup. If you want to see that, please comment down below because I can do an in-depth video for that, as my skin has, you can see, has been changing and upgrading as we're going on. So if you want to see that, let me know. My favorite primers of 2022 was this Euphoria Pregame Primer. And obviously, this is no shocker, the Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow Niacinamide Dew Drops. This is viral for a reason. If you like that tacky, hydrating feeling where your foundation is stick on, perfect for you. The reason why I love these two products so much as the first step in my makeup is because they're skincare infused makeup products. So you're getting best of both worlds. Skincare plus makeup, who wouldn't? You're protecting your skin while wearing makeup for 6-10 hours, who knows? You're making your skin feel better by the end of the day, taking off your makeup. For today's video, I'll be using the Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow Niacinamide Drops. I'm just feeling that jelly fantasy, so let's just do it. And I just like to use 2 drops for my entire face, and I'm just gonna rub it into my skin, and as you can see, it gives you this instant glow. Even with acne and textured skin, I think this looks amazing by itself too. So don't mind my redness around my nose, it just happens when I touch it, so do not fear. And as you can see, super sticky, great for making your makeup last for a long time. Let's go on to foundation. For foundation, I have 3 amazing high-end, surprisingly, foundations. And the first one is the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk. It is, you know, it's viral for a reason. Like I said, everyone and their mom uses this. I was not a firm believer of like, okay, spending over $40 for a foundation, I just couldn't do it. But this foundation is amazing. It's thin, it's wearable, it does look like makeup, but it doesn't feel like heavy cakey makeup, which I love. And you can build it up to be a medium to full coverage, or you can make it into a very light everyday makeup, you know. This is the first one. The second one, oh my god, is a shocker because I did not know I would love this as much as I do. This was a late find too. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Foundation. I wasn't a key fan of their highlighting pinkgasm stuff, right? But their complexion products are amazing. Powder, finishing spray, and this foundation, amazing. It's full coverage, dries down matte, and the way it looks in flash photography, no flashback, flawless, airbrush, literally airbrush flawless skin. The last favorite foundation of 2022 that I found super late was the NARS Soft, there was a NARS Soft Matte Complete Foundation. You guys, I've been missing out. This is such a great product. I love soft glam. I love a soft glam beat, matte skin, matte eyes, and this completes the routine. For this foundation, you only need maybe like 1 squeeze. It goes a long way because it's so full coverage. I like how thin it is and how much I can build it up, and it doesn't look cakey on my skin. But for today, we're going to be using the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Foundation. Let me just show you. And I'll be zooming you in. The lighting is not that good. It's cloudy and it's snowing, so bear with it. Bear with me, okay? So what I like to do is I like to squeeze 1 pump on one side and the other on the other cheek. Then I'm going to use the end of like an eyeliner pencil, and I'm just going to blend it in so I can get a nice thin coverage evenly all over my face. And then taking a buffing brush, this is from oh my gosh, this is from e.l.f. and I like to start at the bottom of my cheeks just so I can get more coverage down there, around my chin, And the same on the other side. Look how flawless this foundation is. It's beautiful. Look how flawless my skin looks. It looks like, I don't know. I feel like it looks like Barbie skin, you know, when you open the package and it's still plastic. You guys, this is amazing. I forgot to do my brows, so I'll go do my brows real quick. As usual, my brow routine is NYX Brow Gel and the e.l.f. pencil. So I'll be right back. I am back with brows. They are not twins, they are sisters. They actually might be cousins, but we're gonna move past that and go to my favorite concealers of 2022. So for my concealers, I have 3. Like, I couldn't choose, so let's just start with the first one. Benefit Bowing Concealer. I got this on sale at Ulta. This is a really light, hydrating, medium to full coverage concealer. I really like it for my brows or like complexion products. I don't like using this under my eyes because it can sometimes cake up with the powder I'm using. So I tend to use this when I'm using less powder or just cleaning up the brows. The second concealer that's stolen my heart is the Sephora Best Skin Ever Concealer. This is, oh my god, amazing. Like I said with the Charlotte Tilbury, I love soft glam, and this is perfect for soft glam. It's a nice thick consistency that doesn't feel heavy, but it dries down matte and gives you full coverage. It's flawless under the eyes. I love using this under my eyes for a brighter look, or because it is a shade darker than my actual shade for brightening my under eyes. I like using this as a foundation, you know what I mean? It's amazing. And then again, another late find from Charlotte Tilbury is their Beautiful Skin Radiant Concealer. It is the perfect consistency between thin and thick. So medium, I guess. It's amazing because I like using this for all over the face, for touch-ups, for spot concealing under the eyes, cleaning up the brows. It doesn't pill up, it doesn't crease. It's literally like magic in a bottle. It's amazing. And I keep saying amazing because these are the products that just work amazing again on my skin. So to clean up my brows, I'll be using the Charlotte Tilbury concealer. For under my eyes, I'll be using this Sephora concealer. And then for my under eyes, I like to go right below my eyes, but not under my waterline. Just feel like there's just too much that gets up under there. And then I like to also conceal these parts. And today I don't feel like doing like a crazy angled eye look, so this is just like the perfect placement for me. And then I'm going to blend it out with another brush. And this is the Real Techniques brush. I just found this out this year. It's a game changer. I love it. And then for my under eyes, I like to go right under my concealer and I'll blend it from there instead of blending it from the top and then down, because I just feel like I just get the most, you know, blendable, creamy consistency that looks amazing for my shape. And because I'm feeling like a little bit more bright under my eyes, I'm gonna go back with my Charlotte Tilbury and just right in the inner corner, I'm gonna apply a little bit more concealer to just get a brighter under eye. As you can see, super creamy, super hydrating, and full coverage. So I totally forgot to do this, but a step that I've been doing before my under eyes is using this Hydro Grip Eye Primer from Milk. And I saw a TikToker use this to reduce the crease under her eyes. This, wow. I usually crease under my eyes right here, and I'm usually like, okay, whatever. But using this, I can see that my under eyes look completely filtered for some reason, and this is the reason why. It just makes your eyes crease less. It's almost like building a protective barrier over your crease so the foundation doesn't lie in your crease. So if anything, if you want to reduce eye creasing, this is the product to go for. After I have my foundation, concealer all blended in, I like to go in with a wet sponge. This is from Morphe, and I'm just gonna dab it all over the places where they usually meet just to get a more flawless blend. And then I'll go around and like blend the perimeters so I have no harsh edges or lines. And for the next category, cream bronzer, there has only been one cream bronzer that has taken my whole entire #1 in my makeup my bronzer collection. Rare Beauty bronzer stick and power boost. You guys, if you haven't tried this out, try it now. It is blendable. It is rich and smooth, blends like a butter stick on your skin. It's amazing. And I like to just apply right at my cheekbones because I have a round face, so I like to just make it more angle. And I'm gonna go around my forehead. And I'm gonna go right under my jawline. And to be honest, you can't go wrong with this. You can't go overboard with this. It just blends like a dream. So if you haven't, you should try it. And what I like about this bronzer is that no matter how much you blend, it's not even hard. You know, some contour sticks or bronzer sticks are like super hard to blend. This one is perfect. And as you can see, blend it in like 5 seconds. And it doesn't blend away to nothing, okay? This blends into this beautiful bronzer shade that looks like I've been out in the sun, but unfortunately there has been no sun, so this is just what I want in a more bronzy look. And then for my nose contour, I'll take whatever's left on the brush and I'll just pat it in all over the bridge of my nose. It just gives it a more, you know, definition without harsh lines. For liquid blush, I mean everyone on TikTok talks about it. They rave about it. They use it every single day. You guys, I know it's like repeat, but the Rare Beauty Happy Cream Blush, it is amazing, super pigmented, and it lasts for a long time. I love how, you know, like gentle it blends. You can put as much as you want and it just gives you this nice flush of color. And I am a blush whore, so you know this is up my alley. I used to apply like 2 or 3 dots on my cheeks, and yes, as much as I love it, you really don't need that much. All you need is one big giant dot, and look, it blends amazing into the skin. And all the products I'm using, I've worn before together for many nights and for many hours, so I know that they work beautiful together. They just blend in together. No harsh lines, no patchiness, no pilling. It's literally the dream routine. And like, again, I am trying to shape my face to be a little bit more angled, a little more defined, so cheeks are up high today. And now for loose powder of 2022 for me is the One Size translucent loose powder. It is so good. When it said no flashback, no flashback. When it says airbrush, airbrush. When it says beautiful fucking skin, I'm telling you, beautiful fucking skin. This is Patrick Starr's brand. I love Patrick Starr, and he never ever has a bad idea. So I'm gonna apply this and charge my camera, and we'll be right back. All right, so I set my entire face. I like to go in with a powder puff, and then I'll go in for brush just to make sure it's all packed and set for my powder, everything. So let's get straight into that. This is Kimchi Cosmetics Tyler Bronzer, and I Went to Malibu. It is, oh my god, this shade, it literally looks like I went to Malibu. I've never been to Malibu. Maybe I should go. But it looks like this. It's a pink, it's a heart compact, and the shade is a little bit dark, but I can make it work. So let me show you why I love this. This is very, very pigmented. So you only need like a little, and this is a little bit too much. So we'll tap it off. And then I like to blend it right at my cheekbones at a very high angle. And as you can see, it softly creates this defined cheekbone that I already have, but I like to make it even more defined. And I go under my jaw. And the reason why I love this bronzer so much is because Kimchi, obviously, I love her. But because it blends into, I don't know, it just makes your skin look airbrush. I don't know what she put in this bronzer, but I love how the finish looks on my skin. It gives a nice warmth to the skin, and if you're not really like a bronzer girl, I don't think this is for you. If you love full glam and you are not afraid of packing it on, girl, this is a bronzer for you. Look at that. It just gives me such a nice touch of bronze skin. And now moving on to powder blush. I just think 2022 was the year of cream blush, liquid blush, powder blush, foundation blush, concealer blush. It was just everywhere. You couldn't escape from it. So I definitely have a lot, but I think this is the perfect, well, these are the perfect blushes of 2022 for me. So the first blush that really rocked my world was the Soft Pop powder blush by Makeup by Mario in Mellow Mauve. This, you guys, it is gorgeous. It is gorgeous. If you love a soft glam or like a natural makeup or no makeup look, this is perfect for you. It looks like this, and the color is like nothing special, let's be honest, but the finish and radiance it gives you after you apply this is amazing. The reason why I liked it so much last year was because, like I said, blush was a hot topic and a lot of people were raving about this, and I was like, gosh, it's a hefty price, but let me just try it. I don't regret it. It's beautiful on the skin. It makes your skin look radiant, and I think a lot of people are looking for that, especially for this year coming up. Wow, I've been sleeping on the second blush for like years, and I'm surprised no one has even told me about this. It's the NYX Sweet Cheeks a matte version in Daydream. It is a scary color. Yes, it looks like a crazy, loud, outrageous shade, but trust me, oh, it's gorgeous on the skin. And if you love blush like me, you'll definitely love these NYX blush. So this one is, as you can see, ooh, I haven't used it that much because I only found this in December, but for like, I think less than $10, this blush is definitely worth it because you can get a lot out of this because it's super pigmented. And the blush palette actually is super expensive. So if you have the money, I think it's limited edition, so I'm not too sure they still have it. But this is the Pat McGrath cheek palette. It is freaking gorgeous. Like, you guys see this packaging? It's fucking stunning, and I feel like I would use all of these shades. Like, literally look at all these shades. It has like a nice bronze, rose, peach, and a darker like rose color, and this highlighter is to die for. Like, if you're only looking for like a nice highlighter, oh my god, get your hands on this as soon as possible. It's beautiful. But for today's blush, we're gonna go in with the Pat McGrath cheek palette, and I'll just be blending these two shades together. And since I don't have a favorite highlighter of 2022, I'll just go in with this one. So blending those two shades together gives you the nice peachy rosy sheen of color, and as you can see, it's not that pigmented, so don't be afraid to get in there. And if you like a natural blush, perfect. If you like a really out loud, you know, outrageous shade of color for blush, this is it too. You can build it up, and as you can see, it blends beautiful into the contour, blending it together, making it look seamlessly. And I like to blend it up to my temples, like, again, just for an uplifted look. I've been enjoying this blush palette for, I think I got it on Christmas. My sister bought me this because I was shocked at how little people were talking about this. I was like, guys, this is such a great palette. I mean, it is super expensive, so I do understand why it's not in everyone's, you know, makeup kit. It's super expensive. So if you're not gonna wear blush or a highlighter, you shouldn't get this. But if you love blush like me, oh girl, you need this. And as you can see, I am going in with this blush. And then I like to just take what's left and I like to go around my nose and my chin just to get the shades all cohesively blended together. So we are moving right onto under eye powder or brightening powder, whatever you want to call it. I have been obsessed with brightening my under eyes. I was a missing puzzle in my routine. I love how it looks right now, but like the second I apply a brightening powder, oh, over. You know she's not here to play. You know, I put my full glam on for a reason. So let me just show you my favorite under eye brightening powders. So as you can see from the red packaging, this is a one size turn of the base powder foundation. I got it in Fair 3, so it's definitely not my face color, but definitely a really great brightening powder. And it is, oh gosh, it's buttery, it's smooth, finely milled, and super pigmented, so you only need a little to get a nice under eye brightener. Then a late find in the year, but oh my god, I can see myself using this forever. This is the Jaclyn Hill brightening and setting palette. You guys, Miss Jaclyn put everything in her collections. I literally cannot. This is what it looks like. You can get all types of brightening shades. I got it in the lightest shade, so I think this is like for fair to light skin tones, but it has a pink one, a very like yellow one, beige, and a very nice like sand color one. So what I'm gonna do is use this palette, and I'm gonna use these two shades, and we'll just go and put it on. So like I said, this was a late find, but I can tell I'm gonna use this for the rest of the year and go on and on and on to rave about it to anyone who wants to listen to me talk about it. The reason why I like this brightening powder is that it's very finely milled. Like when you put it on, you don't feel it. Like you only need a little. And the reason why this is great for under eyes is because it doesn't cake up your eyes. It doesn't add more creases that you never knew you had, and it doesn't feel heavy, which I prefer. If you're using like a foundation powder, it can definitely get very cakey very soon, but this obviously was made to brighten your under eyes or wherever you want to brighten. Like I'm brightening my upper lip and my chin. It doesn't feel like nothing. I think it's great. You get 4 shades. I definitely use all of them, but these 2 shades are just perfect to brighten my under eyes. Look how gorgeous and flawless it looks. I can't get over this. Amazing. So for this year, I wasn't really keen on buying or looking for any eyeshadow palettes. I feel like I just needed to minimize my collection. So this year I threw a lot of eyeshadow palettes, and so I don't have that much. But one palette that has, you know, has just been here from the start is this palette, and I'm pretty sure you guys know what palette this is. This is the Master Mattes palette from Makeup by Mario. It's everything I could ever dream of. I love all the matte shades. I use all the matte shades. It lasted me for a very long time, and I think it's worth for the $50 because you have every matte shade you could possibly think of. I do wish the black was a little bit more blacker, but overall it's great for soft glam, natural makeup, dramatic makeup. And for contour, I use this to contour my nose sometimes, and I'll use this off camera and just do a quick eye, and I'll come back and show you guys my favorite eyelashes of 2022. All right, we're back. I just did a quick nice soft glam makeup that I've been doing for like ever. I just love how soft and defined it is. It may not be soft to you guys, but definitely with someone who has smaller eyes, this is very, you know, like it's going to give me that glam look without being too much and, you know, creating too making my eyes look smaller than they are. But we're skipping right to favorite lashes of 2022. You guys, I was walking in Target one day and I was just like, you know what, let me get a coffee before I go to class. I stepped into this House of Lashes Good Karma. Oh, this is what I've been looking for ever since I lost my lashes years ago. They were a nice short, fluttery, voluminous lash. It wasn't extra, it wasn't dramatic, it was just like the perfect lash for my eye shape, even without eyelid tape. This, oh my god guys, if you have eyes like me or almond or monolids, this is the perfect lash for you if you like a dramatic lash without being too extra. Another lash that, you know, completely took over every other lashes I wore, and actually 2022 I wore a lot less makeup than I usually did because I was just going through a phase of skincare, this and that, right? But you know, I just fell back in love with makeup in the latter half of 2022, and this lash from House of Lashes and Sephora in Marigold, the perfect dramatic lashes. Now the other lash was like dramatic but not too much. This is dramatic for sure for my Asian eyes. It just, Oh, it completes a dramatic look for me, you guys. But for today, I'm going to be using the House of Lashes Good Karma, so I'm gonna apply that real quick. Now we are on one of my favorite steps of doing my makeup is lips. And my favorite lip liner of the year would be Sweet Tea. Come on, everybody loves Sweet Tea. This is, you know, it's never going out of my makeup kit. I love how warm and brown this is. It's creamy, it's affordable. Come on, guys. Couldn't get better than this. And then for my lipstick, or you know, liquid lip, I have the NYX Lingerie in the shade Undress. I think these two just give me a perfect nude combo that I love. And I'm gonna top it off with a lip gloss. I have tons of favorite lip glosses. Actually, I have a ton of lip products, but I'm just gonna put these on and we can just finish off the makeup pretty soon.
Lazy Sunday mornings.
You guys, we are just one step away from finishing the makeup look. I just added lip gloss to the look. I just love how, you know, brown and nudie this lip is. It's one of my favorites. But anyways, moving on to setting sprays of the year. This has been my holy grail for years, but one that really made me, you know, kind of made me think like, wow, this shit is like long lasting as fuck. So that one is the One Size Until Dawn. You guys, this makes your makeup last for 10 plus hours. I'm not even kidding. I wore this from like 9 a.m. in the morning to like 10 p.m. because I was out for a party or whatever. This, you guys, it makes your makeup last on forever. But you know what, it doesn't prevent you from washing your makeup off, if you know what I mean. It's not that type of setting spray. It just locks your makeup in perfectly. The other one is, you know, no brainer, but the Charlotte Tilbury setting spray. You guys, I wore this under makeup during my makeup artist days. You guys, this makes your makeup last on for hours and hours and hours, and your makeup still looks amazing. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add these two together. So what I like to do is I like to spray this all over my face and then go in right away with the One Size one. So let's just get into it.
Hiding under covers, I don't mind staying in.
All right, guys, that was my favorites of 2022 on my face. If you guys have any questions about the products or what I use as brushes or techniques, let me know down below if you guys want a more in-depth video for that. I mean, you guys, look at my face. It never goes old of how flawless makeup can make you look or feel like. I definitely love how this turned out. I hope you guys loved it as well. If you guys ever use any of these products, let me know in the comments down below as well. And once again, thank you for watching. And if you like this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys next time. Bye!